Hey guys, I'm going to be trying something new. I'll be rating each operator and how good they are, in my opinion, on this tier list. This is whether they're in the meta or not. I'll be explaining why I believe they are either good or horrible. Alibi. She's decent. I would put her decent, only being she gives you the intel. It's really easy nowadays to expect where alibi placements would be. Unless you know how to play alibi, she's kind of in between the good and decent area, but I'm gonna leave her in decent. Ash, very good gun. You're not very helpful towards your team, you're a fragger. I'll leave her in good. She's not amazing. I believe there are better operators. Bandit, very high pick rate. He is needed for many sites. He denies walls from being exploded. I definitely leave him in good. He's in between the good and amazing, in my opinion. Blackbeard. He's in a one-on-one situation, he is very deadly, and you're pretty much just being an asshole to the defenders when you pick him. But he's a very selfish operator, so I'm gonna leave him at not bad. Blitz. If played correctly, he's decent. Most of the community do not play him correctly, so he's sitting at not bad, but I'm gonna put him in decent. Reason being, he gets smokes. If you know how to properly push someone without exposing your legs too often or pulling down your shield to shoot and getting shot in the face, if you're in blitz main, people will like you. He also has a very high win rate in ranked. Buck. Before he lost his nades, he was amazing. I believe now he's dropped down to good. He is still very good for vertical play, and most teams actually still have him on their lineup. Capital is in between good and amazing, but we'll leave him at good. He's map dependent, and his ability is amazing if you're trying to open up a wall. He can prevent Bandit from placing his bandit charges or even kill him while he's placing it. He also has the ability to lay smokes, which can help the plant. He also has a decent gun. Yeah, I'm gonna leave him at good. Castle. Map dependent. If you do not know what you're doing and you're castling horrible areas, you can literally destroy your team. You can make it like a 6v4. You're helping the enemy team because you can't run or rotate back the site. I'm gonna leave him at decent operator. There are very selective maps that are really good for him. For instance, you might say theme park, throne room, and initiation. He's used pretty often. Caveira. Her ability is good, but the risk is too high. I will leave her at not bad. I don't believe you should be playing her in high levels or ranks. Like, you're just risking too much trying to get the Entero. Your gun does mad damage, but I believe there's better operators you can play. Clash. If Clash is used correctly, she is a good operator. The community does not use her correctly, so she would be in the CB area. But reason why I'm putting her at good, if say you're in consulate, they hit the wall. If that wall's open and you have a Clash playing that wall in basement, and you have someone watching your yellow stairs, you can completely deny entry into that wall. Well, we'll leave her at decent. Next is Doc. ACOG on defense, pretty nice fire rate, gun is pretty darn good. He also has the ability to heal teammates. I will leave him, we'll put him at decent for now, might change my mind. Dokubi, after she lost her nades, she is now, I believe, gone down. She went from good to all the way to not bad. When she had her nades, like you were able to call, toss a nade, she has smoke still, but those nades were nasty. Echo. If Echo is not banned, you should always play him. He is amazing. You get the stuns, you can stop playing 4 times. They're invisible drones that you can just spam scan the crap out of. Yes, he is a really good operator. That's why you see him banned half the time. Ella. I'm an Ella main, but she's in between good and decent. I'm gonna leave her at decent. Her gun is very gun skill based. If you don't have good gun skill and you're hitting body shots, it's tough. It's a tough life. Her Grismots are really good. They stun enemies and they cannot hear. I'll leave her at decent. Finka. At her current stage, put her at not bad. Her ability is wonderful, especially if you're on console. Helps everyone with their recoil control. You're running Twitch on attack, helps that person quite a bit. That boost is nice. You have an injured teammate, but most people don't know the player. But her ability is decent, but I'm gonna leave her at not bad because of her speed and her gun loadout. We got Frost. Honestly, higher ranks she'd be in horrible, but if you're from like gold to plat, people still, they don't expect it as often. I'll leave her at not bad. Fuse, I believe, is so heavily slept on. His ability is so good. You have those cluster charges, 4 rounds in each, just can melt the ADSs, destroy utilities. Like, the meta is so utility based nowadays. I'm putting him at a good operator. He has the best gun in the game. He has a 1-speed 3 armor, which just makes it better for you. You will win more gunfights. You can tank more shots. He is a really good flank watch. He also gets smokes. If you're down to the last 20 seconds, you need to get a plant down, you got those smokes. Glass, horrible. That's self-explanatory. Habana, I'm gonna leave at good. Especially with Ace that just came out, which is sadly not on this list. I will not be ranking them today. I believe there are big nerfs that are already coming to Melusi as well, so I will not be ranking them. But Habana, she's really good. She has a good gun, and I believe because of Ace, her gun might get some more ammo. We will see. She's a very good heart breacher. 3 speed, ACOG, gun does pretty good DPI. Yeah, we'll be ordering these later, from left being the greatest in the tier, right being the worst. We'll do that after we read them all. IQ, very good. Spot yokais, gadgets, can see where people are when they're on their cams, can see vigils activated. She's just amazing, and she has the angled grip on G8. Her gun's amazing. She's definitely here. Jackal, I do not put him amazing. I think he is just a good operator for roam clearing. He has a good gun. He has a foot fetish. He will look for feet, and you can roam clear really easily with Jackal. He is useful, but half the time he's also banned. Jaeger, amazing. His ADS is amazing. Without it, Jaeger should be ran every single defending round. There should not be a single time you don't run Jaeger. If Jaeger's banned, we'll talk about what operator to use after. His gun is amazing, even though he's a 2-speed now. He's more tanky. He just has 3 ADSs, can stop 2 throwables each. He's just amazing. Cade. After the nerf, I believe he's dropped from good to decent. Actually, he's always been decent. He is really good on maps like Bank, where there are hatches where Thermite can't place his breach charge to the right or left of it and still blow the hatch. He's very map dependent. He can electrify a lot of shit too, but I leave him at decent. I think Bandit should be picked over Cade. Then again, it's all like map dependent and situational. Capcan. I believe he is a decent operator. He has a very good gun. His traps either will set off, do 50 damage, or force someone to shoot it, which will give you intel. He has 5. He will shut down the enemy team in the last 20 seconds. If you have Capcan traps into sight and they hit, it will shut them down. He also has a very high win rate right now. Now we have Legion. I think he is a good operator. He has a very good gun. His goo mines are intel based. He gets 7. You can easily hear it. It's not as easy to see or know what goo mine went off, but he is still a very good operator. I would leave him at good, even after his nerf. Lion. Honestly, I'm gonna leave him at not bad. His ability is good for roam clearing. You have to be very synchronized with your team. Same with Finka. You can mess up your team if you're not synchronized. Like, you're just not able to hear. It's just... He gets 3 scans now, which is quite nice. But I will still leave him at not bad. He doesn't have the greatest gun loadout, and it's... Yeah, he's definitely not bad for me. Maestro. Good. He is a very good operator. His ability is to evilize, which can stop plants, see through smoke, and his gun is amazing. 80 rounds of pure destruction. It's just unbelievable. Maverick, amazing. He is the only hard breach that you cannot prevent unless you either run out on him or shoot him through his... Like, if you know what you're doing as Maverick, you are the key to getting into any site. He is amazing. On certain maps, you would want to ban him over Thatcher because of how good he is. You cannot stop Maverick. You can bandit trick Thatcher. Alright, Mira is a good operator. She's also in the meta. Her mirrors provide good coverage for certain rooms for her teammates, and it's just... She's very well balanced right now, I believe. She hasn't seen a nerf or buff in a really long time. She's well balanced. She's a good operator. Montaigne. Decent. Map situational and map dependent. If you're a good Montaigne player, everyone will love you. You are a very good asset to the team. You are definitely very important. He is a decent operator. If you don't know what you're doing, you can cause problems. You usually want to have diffuser on you as well. Mute. Now that the game is so intel based, I'ma put him at good. He's anti-intel. He's amazing. Especially in higher ranks, how often do you see people droning and you're just like, what the hell, you're getting spotted in sight, right? This prevents that. This puts pressure on the attacking team, especially when it's like the clock is running down to the last 30 seconds. He will prevent a lot of it will prevent a lot of your teammates dying. If you place your mutes correctly, you can also, if you don't have a bandit, or say he's not bandit tricking, they get his shock wires, you can always just put your mute jammer in there, kind of save the day. He's a very good operator. He gets 4 mute jammers. It's just amazing. Nomad, amazing operator. Her ability is insane. She is an amazing operator to use when you solo queue as well. Her air jabs are just insane. It's ridiculous. Stop plants, stop runouts, save your teammates. Her gun loadout isn't that bad either. She's just an amazing operator. Pulse. In between not bad and decent for me. Very map dependent, so I'm gonna put him at not bad. His gun sucks, but if you're playing beneath and you have shotgun, it can be a very good asset, but then again, it is very map dependent. Rook. I will put him at not bad. I believe his plates need a slight buff. I don't think you should ever pick Rook over Doc personally, but he has an ACOG, so I'm gonna put him at decent. Any ACOGs are good to have on defense. He's a good gun. and he has impacts to make rotate, so I'm leaving him at decent. Sledge, right now, he has nades. I believe he is an amazing op. His gun might not be the best, so he's like in this weird spot in between good and amazing, but I'm gonna put him at amazing because he is now being played a lot more since Buck lost his nades. Amazing for vertical play. His gun has heavy damage, just a low fire rate, and he always has that SMG-11 backup. I think he's an amazing operator. Smoke, if played correctly, amazing operator. He is the best plant denial, entry denial operator in the game. He uses shotgun, you can be nasty, he gets the SMG-11. He's played very often on Pro League game. If you watch Pro League matches, he's played quite often. Tachanka, horrible. Yes, I have a few videos me playing Tachanka, but higher ranks he's just horrible. Paired with Jaeger, if you have a Jaeger, he could move up a bit, but right now, as of now, he's in this area for me. Thatcher, I realize that this list is quite outdated. We are missing Oryx, Ayana, Kali, and Wamai. Wamai, for me, would be a decent operator. He'd be indecent because I do not believe he'll be a good operator. I don't believe he's as good as Jaeger. His gun is nice, but I think you should pick Jaeger over Wamai. And then again, it's all situational. I'd put him in good for sure though. And then Kali, I'd put her at not bad because she's very situational. You'll have a Thatcher, she'd be in not bad for me. She can help you get that wall open. Ayana, if played correctly, I think she's a decent operator. She gets a really good gun. You can make the enemy team think you're in a different room, easily get that kill while they're looking the other direction. She also gets nades. I believe she is a decent operator. Oryx, I think he's horrible. You're that one guy who's like, would be the only guy who would be happy to see either a Montaigne or a Blitz coming at you. You'd be like, hell yeah, it's my time to shine. Then you just get shot from someone else. He is a horrible operator. Let's move on to Thatcher. Thatcher always should be picked when he's available. He is definitely an amazing operator. He, especially with all the gadgets and utilities nowadays in the meta, he should be picked every single round if he is available for ranked. Thermite, good operator. Picked over Habana, it's very map dependent, either which one you pick. If you're on Oregon, you're going to want to pick Thermite. You can get the hatches open no matter what, and you can get that wall open. Twitch, I think she's slept upon. She's usually put between not bad and horrible, but due to her gun and her ability, I think she is a good operator. The game is so reliant on utilities and gadgets that she can get rid of Maestro cams with 2 shocks, get rid of cameras, like delay intel, get rid of utilities, and her gun is amazing, so she is a good operator for me. Valkyrie, amazing operator, decent weapon, very good secondary, gets a nitro cell, pre-placed nitro cells are deadly, intel is very important to have. She is an amazing operator. Vigil, selfish operator, but I will put him at decent. Main reason being he is okay, but he's not the greatest. His gun is good, his ability prevents drones from being able to see him, but you can tell where he is if you know what you're doing. You will see white marks and you will be able to tell where he is. Ying, after her nerf, she was amazing because she was broken, but I've moved her down to decent. Those Candelas are still deadly and annoying as hell, but she is still a decent operator. And last but not least, Zofia, amazing. She's like a way better Ash. She is a team player. She can be a soft breed. She can burn ADSs. Just an amazing all-around operator. I believe she should be in every lineup you play. Then again, If you play Ashe, I would try to move over to Zofia main. That's what I did. I was an Ashe main, then I moved over to Zofia main. Oh wow, I'm starting to realize how outdated this list is. Goyo and Amaru. Okay, let's say this is Goyo. Before his nerf, he was amazing. Now that he has two, I think he's moved down a bit to decent. He still has a really good gun, the Vector. Those shields, if placed correctly, can be very good. It can help deny plants, can help people from entering. Very good. Let's say Amaru, it's useless. Well, her buff, I still think she's in between this area, between not bad and horrible. She's Why pick an operator that just barges into sight that has such a high risk of dying over, let's say, you're attacking over like Buck, like Maverick, Nomad. You should not be picking her over any of them. I think her ability is not good. I just don't understand why they decide let's just give someone a grapple hook that can just almost immediately go into sights. She dies. She has like one of the worst KDs in the community. She's not the greatest at all. I still leave her at horrible.